Hello, hello, everybody. How are you today? And can you type in the chat box what are you doing during your summer holidays? What are your plans for the long weekend that we have ahead of us? And what's your mood? What's on your mind? So everything that you have on your mind, type in the chat box. Hello, hello. So this week, you have learned on your platform. There are. Also, you have learned about places in the city. All of the stuff that is connected with places, or the construction connected with the place. So kind of all the stuff that is connected with these cool phrases. Okay, hello, I'm okay, I have no plans. Okay, Andrei, hello. That's cool. It's better to have no plans than to have a lot of them. Yeah, so that's cool. Okay, let's maybe start. Somebody will join us a little bit later. So let's start. Before we start, let's have a look at how attentive are you. Just a second. I will show you the video. Oh no, that's not this video. So how attentive are you?
On a simple count, these 1. Each time a ball hits the ground counts as 1 bounce. Get ready. The balls will start bouncing in 3, 2, 1.
So count the bonuses.
So how many times did the balls touch the ground? What else did you see? Did you notice the balls change shape? Did you notice the background color changed? If you notice these changes, were you still able to count the correct number of bounces? Our brains can only take in so much information. We can easily miss things that are clearly in front of us, simply because our brain is busy doing something else. For us to see a change, like the shape of the circles, it has to be important or different enough for us to notice. When we do, we'll most likely lose track of what we were doing to begin with. This simple activity shows there's a limit to what our brain can handle. And we need to think about what we focus on, especially at times of increased risk. Now that you've got the hang of it, let's have another turn at the counting activity. Test your concentration again by seeing if you can correctly count the number of times the balls bounce, but only those that land in the shaded area at the bottom of the screen. Ready and focused? Let's go. How did you go this time around? 10 was the correct number of bounces. What else did you see? Did you notice the shaded area changed shape? What about the background colour? Did you see the ghost appear? How about the ball with the face on it? If you spotted any of these, how did you go with correctly counting the number of bounces? It can be easier to spot these elements when our brain is primed to be on the lookout for them. However, we can't process everything on the screen and count them successfully. Our brain can only take in so much information. What blind spots do you need to be managing today? Thanks for participating. To see more brain-based animations, make sure to visit our YouTube channel. Just search Centres Digital.
Okay, so this was a simple concentration technique. You can find a lot of them on YouTube to concentrate a little bit, to enhance and to increase a little bit your concentration level during, especially during our webinar. Good. So, did you like it? Type in the chat box how many times did balls touch the ground. Good. So let's revise our grammar. There are. So what are these weird constructions of there is and there are? So these constructions are used to talk about places and to talk about things that are located in these places. For example, in the Ukrainian language, we don't have such constructions. We have в кімнаті два стільці. But to translate it, we need this to translate this sentence into the English language. We need to use this construction. There are 2 chairs in the room. To translate it, we start with the end of the English sentence. For example, в кімнаті два стільця. There are 2 chairs in the room. So this construction is very important when we talk about places and things in the places. So this construction is inevitable and important. The meaning, to say that something exists or doesn't exist. So this construction is very popular when you want to translate, especially Ukrainian sentences. So we need to use this construction. What we need to know about this construction? The choice between the phrases there is, there are, at the beginning of a sentence is determined by the noun that follows it. So if we have a singular noun in an affirmative sentence, we use is. There is a book on the desk. So if you see the article a or an or the, but that can be with plural still an, we need to use there is. There is a book on the desk. If you want to say that that I don't have the book on the desk, you say there isn't a book on the desk. So just simply add not to this construction. There isn't a pen on the table. There isn't a book on the table. Okay. If you have plural noun, not one in the sentence, you use there are. There are books on the desk. If you want to say no books, there aren't any pens here, or there aren't books on the desk. Simply the translation will be на парті книжка. There is a book on the desk. There isn't a book on the desk. There are books on the desk. На парті книжки. There aren't any books on the desk. Okay. There is plus uncountable noun. So with uncountable nouns, we use is, only is. There is knowledge in the world. There is clothes in the closet. There is some milk in the fridge. So if we want to talk about if you want to talk about that there isn't a thing in some place, we use isn't. There isn't any justice in the world. There isn't any juice in the fridge. To talk about uncountable nouns, we use some. We use also any if we talk about negative. And we can also use a little or little. Be careful with a little and little. If you use a little, it means that there is enough product in somewhere. For example, I want to make an apple pie. Is there any milk in the fridge? Yeah, there is a little milk in the fridge. It means that we have enough milk in the fridge. We have enough milk in the fridge to make an apple pie. So if you use little, it means that you don't have enough product somewhere. For example, I want to make an apple pie. Is there any milk in the fridge? No, there is very, very little milk. It means that there is not enough milk in the fridge for me to make an apple pie. So again, if we talk about uncountable nouns, the phrases that we use with there is, there are, not there are, but there is, we use some to talk about some amount, any in negative form, and in questions, is there any milk in the fridge? A little to talk about small amount, a little when it's enough, little when it's not enough. Okay, good. So we have done with this one. Let's get back to identifying when to use is and when to use are. Sometimes it's kind of difficult. Okay, so we use there is when the noun is singular. Yeah, we use there are when the noun is plural. That's fine. You probably know that the choice between is and are depends on the noun. In most sentences, the noun comes before the verb, but in sentences that begin with there is, there are, the noun comes later. There is a cat on the porch. Yeah? So we have noun after this construction. In the sentence above, cat is singular, so it requires there is. There are many opportunities to learn at this company. In the sentence above, opportunities is plural, so it requires there are. Don't let the word many throw you off. Concentrate on the noun because many can be used with anything or a lot of. For example, there is a lot of juice in the fridge. You can't count juice and you can't count milk. That's why a lot of doesn't mean that it's plural. A lot of just means the amount of something. So be careful with that. There are a number of unnamed stars in our galaxy. There is a number of unnamed stars in our galaxy. Which is correct? Can you please type in the chat box which is correct? There are a number of stars in the galaxy, or there is a number of stars in the galaxy. Which is correct? Type in the chat box. There is or there are. There is or there are. Can you please type in the chat box? So the answer is there is. Yeah, the verb is being pulled toward their number and stars all at once. But if you really can't so sentence that begins with there is, there are, a number of are almost always wordier than they need to be. And your best bet is to write it. Many stars in our galaxy are unnamed. But if you really can't rewrite it, you'll have to make a choice. Use is if you want to emphasize the group, and use are if you want to emphasize the individual members. There is a wide variety of flowers to choose from, because you speak about variety, it's is. You speak about a number, it's is. But a number of what? Of stars. So stars is not our noun. The noun will be a number or the variety. Like that. So there is a great number of stars in our galaxy because it's a number. A lot of, I told you, if you use a lot of, pay attention to the noun pay attention to the noun, because there are a lot of people in this elevator, or there is a lot, or there is a lot of milk in the fridge. Yeah, there are. When you're making a list of things, sometimes there are sounds wrong. There are, for example, have a look. There are a kitchen, a living room, a bedroom in my apartment. Which is correct? There is a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom, or there are a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom. Can you please type in the chat box which is correct? There is a kitchen, a bedroom, and the living room, or there are a kitchen, a bedroom, and the living room. So the correct answer will be, the correct answer will be there is. It doesn't matter that you have 3 different positions in the sentence after there is, there are. Everything that matters is the noun which comes after this construction. In our case, we had a kitchen. That's why you have to use there is a kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom. It even doesn't depend on this one. For example, there is a sofa, 2 bathrooms, and 2 bedrooms in my flat. It matters only the noun that comes after there is and there are. If you have there is a kitchen, it should be there is, and it doesn't matter how many stuff, how many things you have after the kitchen. If you have, for example, there are 2 bedrooms, please use the there are, because after that you have plural number of things. So we have decided with this one. So if you speak about the list of things, don't count this list of things. Count, always pay attention to the noun that goes after there is, there are. Okay. There are sounds here bad, yeah, because the noun that follows kitchen is singular, even though you're really talking about multiple things. A kitchen, living room, bedroom, it's often better to use the singular verb is in a construction like this. There is a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom in my apartment. Okay, yeah. Remember, if this sentence sounds awkward either way, you can always rewrite it to avoid there are problem altogether. Yeah, and everything will be fine. Okay, good. If we want to make a question, you have to put auxiliary verb is or are at the beginning as in our usual questions, and it will be: is there a cat on the chair? Yes, there is. Are there cats on the sofa? No, there aren't. Yes, there are. There is a cat on the chair. Is there a cat on the chair? Yes, there is. Are there cats on the sofa? Yes, there are. Just put are and is at the beginning of the sentence. Good. So let's have a look at the questions with the special nouns. As special question words. These are how many and how much. Can you please type in the chat box with what nouns do we use how many and how much? Countable or uncountable? Which words are used, which nouns are used with many and much? Okay, there are, okay, Andrei, Anya, very good, very good. Thanks a lot for participating. So, exactly, how many we use with countable nouns? How much we use with uncountable nouns? So, how many people are there in the room? Oh, not many, yeah, not many. There are a couple of people. There are a couple of people, but not many. How much time do you need for this exercise? I just need a little, so enough, yeah? Pay attention. With little, we use with uncountable nouns, but what words, type in the chat box, do we use to talk about countable nouns? What words do we use to talk about countable nouns? With uncountable, little, a little, but with countable, we use great, few, a few. The rule is the same, a few when it's enough. I want to make an apple pie. Are there any apples in the fridge? Yeah, there are a few. So it means that it's enough for me to make an apple pie. Are there any apples in the fridge? Not many. We have few of them, which is not enough. Like this. Okay. And how much time does it take you, or how much milk is there in the fridge? And there is little, or there is too little to make an apple pie. Okay, if we talk about this construction, so we talk about contractions, yeah? There is will be theirs, there is not, there is not, there is not, there isn't. Yeah, we can contract it both ways. Either way is correct. There is not and there isn't. And there are not, there aren't. There aren't. There is not, there isn't, and there aren't. So let's focus a little bit on the pronunciation, my favorite part. So if we talk about the positive one, it will be together. There is a book on the desk. There is the book. There is the book. There is the book on the desk. Yeah, there is the book. So you just don't pronounce is. So it's not pronounced at all. There's the book on the desk. There's the book on the desk. Yeah, so let's repeat together. There is the book on the desk. There's the book on the desk. There's a book, it's just not pronounced. There are books, there are books, there are books on desk. There are books on the desk. Try to repeat after me. There are books on the desk. There are, yeah? There are books on the desk. The negative one, there isn't a book on the desk. There isn't a book on the desk. Try to repeat after me. There isn't. Yeah, there isn't. So you don't pronounce even the first part and the second part. There isn't. Kind of some sound. There isn't. Put stress on isn't because it's important that there is no such thing on the desk. There is no such thing here. So we usually stress the isn't part. There aren't. Yeah, there aren't. Kind of like this. There aren't books on the desk. There aren't. Yeah, books on the desk. Okay. And the most problematic and the most interesting pronunciation of the question form is like that. In the English language, it's called hissing sounds. Yeah, like the snakes. Yeah, like the snake hisses. So in the question, we don't pronounce is at the beginning. So it will be like that. Is everyone there? Is everyone there? Is everyone there? Is everyone there? Yeah, let's try to repeat after me. Is everyone there? Is everyone there? Is everyone there? Is everyone there? You just don't need to pronounce it at all. Yeah, is everyone there? Is everyone there? So you don't pronounce the first part at all, at no costs. Is everyone there? Are people there? Are people there? It only works with this sound. Yeah, with R sound. Are people there? Are people there? You pronounce, but if you use Z at the beginning of the sentence, it's not pronounced. Is everyone there? Is everyone there? Try to repeat it after me. Is everyone there? Is everyone there? And it will be your pronunciation of these constructions. Thanks a lot. Let's practice a little bit. So here is the first exercise to practice these constructions. So use my presentation and complete these sentences with is or are. There are 25 students in the class. There are 25 students in the class. There a hospital in the city center. Please type in the chat box the answers. Is, are. So there are 25 students in the class. There a hospital in the city center. There a big supermarket near my house. There are 2 teachers in the room. There are 12 songs on the CD. There a good film on TV tonight. There his friends. There your mobile phone. There a computer and a TV in my room. So here is the list, be careful. There a computer and a TV in my room. Can you please look at sentence I and write which will be correct, is or are. There a computer and a TV in my room. There are 7 books in my bag, and there are no homework today. No homework today. Let's proceed a little bit. Fill in the gaps using there is, there are there, and is there. So a little bit more difficult task. A big kitchen in my flat. There is, there are. There is, there are a big kitchen in my flat. There is, there are 2 bedrooms in my house. There is, there are 2 bedrooms in my house. Is there, are there a bookcase in my room? Is there a bookcase in my room? There is, there are a chair, a desk, and a wardrobe by the window. So be careful, here is the list. So identify which word comes after the word there is, there are, the phrase there is, there are. There is, there are a chair, a desk, and a wardrobe by the window. 3 floors in your house. Is there, are there 3 floors in your house? Is there, are there 3 floors in your house? There is, there are a living room and a dining room in my flat. There is, there are a living room and a dining room in my flat. There is, there are 5 chairs at the table. Is there, are there a bookshelf on the wall? Is there, are there a bookshelf on the wall? There is, there are many boxes under the, is there, are there many boxes under the table? Is there, are there a lot of boxes under the table? There is a bed, there are a bed and a wardrobe between the chairs. There is, there are a wardrobe between the chairs. Is there, are there a new carpet on the floor? Is there, are there a new carpet on the floor? There is, there are a new carpet and an old carpet on the floor. There is, there are a new carpet and an old carpet on the floor. Yeah. Okay, Anya, well done. Very good. It's for me interesting I. I don't agree with I actually here. You have after the, pay attention everybody, pay attention, I told you. You have a computer. After the construction there is, there are. So you have to use is because it's there is a computer. For us, it doesn't matter whether you have, I don't know, 10 more things. For us, it's important that here stands a computer. So it will be there is a computer. So let's check. Is, yes, there is a hospital in the city center. There is a big supermarket near my house. There are 2 teachers in the room. There are 12 songs on the CD. There is a good film on TV tonight. There are his friends. There is your mobile phone. There is a computer and a TV in my room. For us, it doesn't matter that you have a computer and a TV. You have a computer first. If you had, for example, TVs at the beginning, so it would be there are, but for me, it's interesting to know in this one, 6. Andrei has sent his answers. So 6, I check 6. Okay, again, wrong. There are is not possible in number 6. There are is not possible. Sorry, you have a living room. It's 1. So you need to use there is. It doesn't matter that you have 10 things after there is, there are. You need to have there is a living room and a dining room. Please be careful with this one. Don't make mistakes here. There are 7 books in my bag and there is no homework today. Yeah, there is no homework today. So I will write in the comments, so you don't forget. There is. And in 6, I will write there is again. So please, okay, Nadia has sent in us. Yes, 6, Nadia. Right, 6 is there is. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for listening to me. That's right. Well done. Okay, let's check. There is a big kitchen in my flat. There are 2 bedrooms in my house. After that, there is a book. Is there a bookcase in my room? Yeah, is there? There is a chair. 4. Yeah, there is a chair. Let's check 4. Again, Nadia, you haven't done mistake in 6, but you have done mistake in 4. Be careful, please. Everybody be careful. 4 will be there is, because there is a chair. A chair is 1. For us, it's important. Only the thing that goes after there is, there are. Are there, sorry, it's a question. Are there 3 floors in your house? There is a living room. There are 5 chairs at the table. Is there a bookshelf on the wall? Is there? Yeah, right. Everybody, you are right about question. It just Microsoft Word changed the order. Are there many boxes under the table? There is a bed and a wardrobe between the chairs. 10 also. Pay attention to the 10. Nadia, well done. 10, right? Andrei, 10 is there is. Sorry. 10 is there is. There is there a new carpet on the floor? And there is a new carpet and an old carpet on the floor. Yeah, again. The last one is there is. There is. There is. 12 is there is, because a new carpet, it's one thing. Be careful, please, with this one. Don't make these mistakes. Okay, let's play a little bit with you. I'm going to spin the wheel and you are going to make sentence. Please write in the chat box the sentences that you make from this picture. So let's spin. Okay, so 15 pencils. 15 pencils. There is or there are? Can you type in the chat box? There is or there are 15 pencils? There is 15 pencils or there are 15 pencils? Yeah, right. There are 15 or 15 pencils. I swipe and it's 15 pencils. There are 15 pencils. Okay, 11 rulers. There is 11 rulers or there are 11 rulers. All right, there are, everybody, correct. Thanks a lot. There are 11 rulers. Very good. Let's go back. Okay, let's go next. "19 notebooks. 19 notebooks. There is 19 notebooks or there are 19 notebooks. Okay, yeah, everybody, there are, right? Correct. There are 19 notebooks. Good. Let's go to the next one. A cardboard. Let's make a question to the cardboard. Let's make a question to the cardboard. Is there a cardboard or are there a cardboard? Is there a cardboard or are there a cardboard? Right, is there a cardboard? Because one cardboard. Next one. So a positive sentence about 15 pencils. There is 15 pencils or there are 15 pencils. Can you type in the chat? Okay, everybody, thanks a lot. So there are 15 pencils. Sorry, not 15. Just, okay. There are 15 pencils or there is 15 pencils. Right. There are 15 pencils. There are 15 pencils. Good. I'm like Yakubovich, yeah? Just rolling the drum. So a question, 3 pencil cases. Is there 3 pencil cases or are there 3 pencil cases? Is there or are there 3 pencil cases? Right. Are there 3 pencil cases? Correct. Thanks a lot for participating. Yeah, Nadia, Anya, Andrei. Very good. Thanks a lot. Okay. Let's go next. Okay, we have a negative question, negative sentence about 14 rubbers. Rubber, yeah, 14 rubbers. Question, negative sentence. There isn't 14 rubbers or there aren't 14 rubbers. There isn't 14 rubbers or there aren't 14 rubbers. Correct, there aren't 14 rubbers. Well done, that's good. Thanks a lot. Let's finish. We have a question about a bookcase. So is there a bookcase or are there a bookcase? Is there a bookcase or are there a bookcase? Correct. Is there a bookcase? Good. Is there a bookcase? Yeah. So do you remember I told you, is there a bookcase? Is there a bookcase? Good. Right. Let's spin it. We have positive sentence about a computer. So there is a computer, or there are a computer. Okay, yeah, Anya, well done. Thanks a lot. Right, there is a computer in my flat. There is a computer in my room. Right. And 3 more. Negative sentence about a desk. There isn't a desk in my flat. There aren't a desk in my flat. So, there isn't a desk in my flat. There aren't a desk in my flat. Correct. There isn't a desk in my flat. Good. Let's go to the next one. 13 school bags. There are or there is? There are or there is? Right. There are 13 school bags. And we have a pencil, negative, or not a pencil, but a pen. Negative about a pen. There isn't or there aren't? There isn't or there aren't? Right, correct. There isn't a pen. There isn't a pen. Cool. Thanks a lot. So we have a question and answer session. So can you please type in the chat box, what questions do you have about there is, there are? Please use your chat box to write correct, or not correct, but questions. I wanted to, while you are typing the questions, I wanted to remind you that if you have a list, for example, there a kitchen, a bedroom, a dining room, you use there is because you used a kitchen. It means that should be there is a kitchen, a bedroom, a dining room. Doesn't matter how many things you have. If you used there are 2 rooms, 1 kitchen and a bedroom, you use two rooms. That's why there are 2 rooms. So be careful. There is a knife, a spoon, and a fork on the table. There is a knife. There isn't. Okay, yeah, very good. So no questions. So have a look at this picture. Let's get started with the places in our town. Have a look at this picture. And can you write places that you see here? And can you find a cat in this town? So please write near which shop you see the cat. Can you write where is the cat? Can you write where the cat is? Yeah, correct, near the bakery, near the bakery. Let's remember places in our town that we can have. So this one is a flower shop, somewhere where we can buy some bunches of flowers, or everything is a flower shop. The second one is a bakery, so you can buy some bread, cakes, something pasta, yes, something made from dough, тесто, dough. Pasta, макаронные хлебобулочные, yeah, a bakery, хлебобулочные. Number 3 is movie theater. Movie theater is not a theater like theater. It's a cinema. So be careful. Movie theater is a cinema. Also, it can be called a cinema, a movie theater, and we can have the movies. The movies. Just let me. Yes, a cinema, a movie theater, and the movies. That's the same, probably the same. Not the same, but definitely the same. Good. Toy store. Yeah, toy store. A pet shop. Pet shop. Also, we can go to the vet, to the animal's doctor, a vet. Supermarket. A bookstore. Supermarket, a bookstore where you can buy books. Museum, where you can see some historic stuff. And swimming pool, where you can swim. A gym, where you can work out, where you can, school, where you can study. The office, where you can work. Probably like that. Okay, let's guess the places. Just give me a second. I will study. Okay, yeah. Let's guess the places that are on the study mode. Yeah. So what's that? What's that? Can you type in the chat box? What's that? Correct. It's a bus stop. Yeah, it's a bus stop. Bus stop. What's that? It's a museum, yeah, or art gallery. Yeah, art gallery. This one, a school. Well done. What's that? It's a police station. Yeah, police station. Good. This one, the cafe, or if you buy only coffee there, it will be a coffee shop. A coffee shop. This one, a restaurant, or a cafe or restaurant. This one, a bank. Yeah, you can change your currency there. This one, cinema, or we have discussed with you the movie theater or the movies. This one, a park. Yeah, a park. This one, a hospital. A hotel. Hotel. Yeah, we have two sounds. Hotel. This one, nightclub or a disco. This one, a post office. Yeah, Nova Pošta is a post office. Good. Right. This one, supermarket. This one, a shopping mall or a shopping center. Shopping mall or a shopping center. And the last one, right, a train station or a railway station. Correct. Thanks a lot. Really, thanks a lot. Let's go to another one. Can you please write in the chat box? Yes, can you please write in the chat box? What is your favorite place in your town? What's your favorite place in your town? Speaking about my city, my favorite place is a gym. And my favorite place is a cafe or some kind of, cafe. Because I like working out in the gym. My gym is not far from my home, and there are a lot of good devices that I can train. Also, I like cafe because there are a lot of tasty dishes and meals in the cafe, so I can try them and don't cook it at home. That's why I like the cafe. Can you please write in the chat box your favorite place in the city or town? So how often do you go to this place? How often do you go to this place? For example, I go to this place. I go to the gym 3 times a week, maybe now 2 times a week because it's very hot. And I go to the cafe maybe 2 times a month or 3 times a month. So I can relax, not cook at home, and enjoy my life a little bit. I would like to know about your favorite places. Okay, and it's a project time. So to make our webinars much more productive and much more interesting, I suggest us to make some project works together. So the task will be my dream town. So your task will be to make some project. It can be PowerPoint presentation. It can be a video. It can be some post on Instagram, some post on social media or TikTok video, or it can be some kind of combination of pictures or photos. It can be text, doesn't matter. So create make your creativity works. Make your creativity work and make some kind of this project. It can be a picture, you can make a photo, and you have to download your creative projects on the Google Disk folder, which I will send in a second. Give me a second. I will send you these folder. You have to download them here to upload. Sorry, you have to upload them. And so I can check, so I can look at them. My dream town. So this is the Google folder. Write your surname and name and upload your photos, videos, PowerPoint presentations, everything. So the creativity just works for you. Okay. Thanks a lot for today. I'm waiting for your webinar. I'm waiting for your projects to read them, to look at them, to enjoy them. Enjoy your summer holidays and see you in a week. Bye-bye.